Hey guys, and welcome to another Factorio Reddit Weekly. I'm Xterminator, and thank you for joining me. And we're just going to start right off here looking at the top posts. First off, Science River reload an in-game scalable lab solution for 10 to 10,000 science per minute. And I've actually looked at this already. Oh, hello there. Geez, this is... yeah, so this is ridiculous. You have trains coming in with all these science packs, and they're unloading, I think. Okay, so it's literally just a loop. Okay, so they are brought in, they're sent, and then dropped off, sent through the labs. Anything that's not used is sent back out, and then sent back through. And this is scalable. These bots hurt me, seeing like all the bot charging and stuff. But overall, this is super cool. I really like this, and the fact it's scalable too is really, really nice. Mentioned Factorio to a coworker yesterday. What have you done to me? 12:46 a.m. I'm guessing. Enjoy, you son of a bitch. Tell him to press Alt. Yeah, that would probably help. One of us. Man, so many people are getting drawn into the addiction. Early game overkill, I have perfected furnaces. Wow, that is really nice. That is like one of the nicest smelting is I think I've ever seen. Even though there's these like curvy belts, it just works. It just looks really, really nice how all this weaves back and forth. That's really, really well done. Now that is satisfying, yes. That is super satisfying. Overkill? I don't recognize that word in the title. Yes, there's no such thing in this game. That is super cool. Do not tear off anything in half asleep. Oh my god. I think I've done something like this before. I don't know. I don't think it was with science, but I've done something really, really silly like this, where I was like taking it from a belt, putting it into a box, and then like thinking I was somehow accomplishing something by putting it back on the belt. I don't know. Yeah, it took me 5 minutes to figure out what went wrong. Did you also write that post title while half asleep? Yep, I kind of wondered about that too. Self-driving truck design. Right side, 3/4 top, back, front, top. That's really cool. That's a really, really cool concept art for this. I do really wish Factorio had, like I feel like that's one thing the vanilla game's lacking is some sort of automated vehicle transport that's not a train. Like Satisfactory. I mean, you don't need like tons of vehicles, but even if there's just like one, just like a truck that that can run, autonomously like that, I think it would add just so much to the game. Because maybe you don't want to use trains, or maybe you can get it before trains, or maybe you need it for smaller loads than you do with trains. I just think this would be so cool. Because it's quite plain and you mostly see the roof, just a thought. Yeah, the roof was a little bit plain. AI Industries wants to know your location. Sudoku, can't talk, solver circuit network, video and comment. Output, input, roadblock. Okay, miscellaneous memory, cycle counter. You're really playing a different game than most of us. Yeah, give these guys a year and we'll be playing Minecraft emulated from a computer running from Factorio. This is just ridiculous. It solves Sudoku, so I gotta see this. Oh, so here's your Sudoku thing. And it solves it for you. That seems like so unfair. That is crazy, though. Oh my god. Look at this madness. This is absolutely nuts, guys. What are these people doing? Easy way to prioritize fuel type. Interesting. Is that actually foolproof all the time, though? Use a filtered input priority splitter. It's still a good low. Yeah, this is a really good low tech solution. Although if you have undergrounds, you're gonna have splitters too. Um, but that's still pretty neat. Someone needs to build a factory. Oh yeah. So if you guys look at the city, like if you follow the City Skyline subreddit, this was posted, and so many people from the Factorio subreddit found it and posted. This is from City Skylines that someone posted their road system. This is absolutely ridiculous. Um, and I happily did not have to look too far down the comments of the main post of this in that subreddit to find someone mentioning Factorio. I think this person would be very content playing Factorio. Like, this is ridiculous. From our PC Gaming, I'm so happy we can have trust in Factorio. Factorio is another game that Epic is very likely to have tried to grab as an exclusive in their latest developer blog. Factorio has stated that there will be no selling out to big companies that would use the game as cash grab while destroying the brand. We actually declined to negotiate investment opportunities like this several times already. The same would be when it would potentially come to any exclusivity deals, which is its own subject. So I'm glad they are standing behind their principles. They're just like, they're some of the most like honest, just really wholesome devs I think out there. You know, they're not trying to just throw together some crap to make money. They're not cheating players and stuff. And I think, well, I mean, a lot of it is they're just generally probably good people, but I think a lot of it too is that they're not like a big company, right? So Satisfactory. So the problem, I'm not going to really go into this a lot, but Satisfactory, part of the issue there with it being exclusive to Epic, and what some people may not understand, is it wasn't like the Satisfactory devs are like super greedy and just wanted the money. The thing is, Satisfactory is made by a larger company, Coffee Stain Studios, which does other stuff. And likely what happened is like someone higher up in the chain, the CEO or someone else in that company who may have nothing to do with the actual making of Satisfactory, talked to Epic and was offered a ton of money and is money hungry and is like, okay, sure, and did it, even though the devs may not have wanted that at all. And I think that's one of the advantages to the Factorio devs is it's not like there's some big like company like that, right? It's just they're just a dev team, and that's it. Like that is the company, and I think that works really well for them. Cratewood Force 64 by 64 wood on grass art. Oh my god. Why build spaghetti base when you can build a graham cracker instead? Oh man, this is so complete Factorio diet. That is such a good visual representation. It basically is a graham cracker. Oh, that is really crazy. Bottom inserters allow some ultra compact tileable designs. Oh yeah, with this wonky like diagonal, crazy upside down inserter stuff. Yeah, this is pretty crazy. After over 40 hours on this map, I finally launched my first rocket. Super proud of my base layout. One electric engine machine. I think that's temporary because the rest of their base looks really big, so I don't think that's like their only production for that. They have this is a really nice looking bus though. Oh, the speed modules hurt me. No. Put productivity modules in it, please. Oh my gosh. This does look really nice, but the fact they didn't use productivity is very saddening to me. I think so many people overlook that. I mean, it may not be obvious at first, to be honest. Like, let's be fair. But I want to see... Yep, there we go. If silence, that's be mod's best production cost ratio by far due to the materials. Yeah, so this is super good, guys. You reduce all of the parts for the rocket parts, the low densities, control units, and rocket fuel. You reduce them by nearly 300, right? It's normally requires 1,000 of each of those. With four level 3 productivity models in there, it requires about 715 of each. That's like a huge discount that you're missing out on. It's just so important. Sometimes you just have to do it yourself. Oh god. Wow. I mean, I had to not save for work time. Okay. I think we're venturing into territory where YouTube may not be happy. Oh man, that's really funny though. Something is not right here. Yes, something in the title. The iron plate. Oh, that's so frustrating. There's iron on the second iron belt. Needs fixing ASAP. Wait, there's copper on the second iron belt? Wait, what? Saturated with green circuits and copper. And just like that, 11 hours have vanished. Oh, you poor soul. That's... It looks like that's on an airplane? That's definitely an airplane window. First practical time travel machine invented. It only goes forward in time, but it's a start. Yeah. Work in progress, grid factory. These grid factories are so cool. I wanted to build one, but I feel like... I don't know. I don't know if my brain would handle that. That is really freaking cool, though. That is, man, these grid bases are just so neat. My boyfriend got me into this game, and I don't think anyone will ever get me out of it. Game is incredibly enjoyable, and even though I don't play it that much because I play way too many games, I will always come back to it, and I would have never known about it if it wasn't for him and for the game being as amazing it is. Every soul spreading the word about the game they play had a part in getting it through to me, and I am seriously thankful for that. That is... Yeah, I mean, it's a great game. I created a chunk-aligned modular bot-based C imager album link in comments. This is nuts. For a minute, I thought there was a blueprint library. I mean, it looks like one, but it's actually the map view. So, chunk aligned. So these are like the chunk borders, I would guess? This is actually ridiculous. I think my head would explode trying to build this, guys. That is really cool, though, man. That is so cool. Me. I know how to plan ahead. Factorio. Nope. No, you don't. Just smack Factorio logo in there and we've got a new title screen. Yep. The plan is just a list of things that aren't going to happen. Finally, all remnants so far. Okay, so this is, in the Friday Facts, the devs mentioned they've implemented some remnants in the latest version. So this is what we have. Here's all the stuff, and then here's it all destroyed. So it looks like we've got whatever the hell this was. This is a roboport. We got a radar, accumulator, a random pipe that's now blue. Okay. A solar panel, pump jack, refinery, a car. I love this car. That looks like a tank. Furnace. That looks like a new remnant. Pretty much anything that's not just randomly gray. I think this too. The rocket silo. That looks like a new remnant. Or all of these are new remnants, maybe, right? No, because these are standard. These are all just standard. The rails, though, power pole, the splitters and belts. The inserters too. Gun turret is really cool. Man, these new remnants are awesome. And the centrifuge as well. Super, super cool. Wish the right side would have a gaping sinkhole. Wow. Finally got my last 2 achievements. Finished the game within 15 hours. Finished the game within 8 hours. Wow. Congrats to this person. That is awesome. I've never finished the game in 8 hours. Is Factorio worth the $30? I've seen some amazing reviews on Factorio, but I went to check price. $30. Is it worth spending? I always find it interesting when people go to the subreddit of a game and ask if it's worth buying, because like literally everyone on the subreddit is going to tell you that it is. Yes, it's easily worth $30 if it's your type of game. Like if it's not your type of game, then you're not gonna like it and it's not worth it. But if it's the type of game you think you're gonna like you could download the demo and probably find out pretty quick. And if you're gonna like it, $30 is like the best deal you're ever gonna get in your life. Or the worst, because you won't have a life after you buy it. But that's hopefully this person buys it and enjoys it. Early game smelter overkill follow-up. I call it the spaghetti bus in a box. I mean, I don't think this is really even spaghetti. This is like actually really organized. I do like that's all contained in the box though. We got smelters coming in, oil, bust down. I mean, it's very, very compact. So I guess like a little bit of it's spaghetti, but overall, this is quite organized. Really well done actually fitting all this in here. It's amazing how compact you can build stuff when you try. 12 beacon, 7 lane science setup. That's pretty awesome. Okay, interesting. So what they're doing here is to pull from these belts. They're actually using these 2 inserters because one can drop and then stick it on the ground. You could put chests in here too if you wanted a little bit of a buffer, but this certainly works. Even with 12 beacons, fast inserters I think would be fast enough to keep up. This is really actually impressive. You don't need dedicated belts for every science. You can pretty much share them. But that's still really neat. Anyway, guys, I think that is going to do it. Friday Facts, of course. I feel like I missed one. I always feel like I missed one, but I think that's it. Some really, really neat stuff. Impressive as always with the circuit network things. It just blows my mind. The concept art for this is cool. It'd be nice to have a truck. Really, really cool base designs and stuff. As always, guys. It's just so interesting to look through this. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. As always, I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any thoughts or whatever, leave them below. I always enjoy reading the comments. And until next time, I look forward to seeing you all, and do take care.